friends, it's Lisa, and we're here on the front deck making the first recording of the new spring arriving at any time. Spring equinox is arriving, and I got guided to come outside, wear my fun glasses that sparkle rainbows everywhere when I look through the light. Woo! And share with you my morning ritual. So I always wake up and first thing I do is I drink water. And then once I feel like I've saturated myself, although I'll keep drinking that because I feel a little dehydrated today, not sure if that's happening to anybody else. Then the next thing I do is I reach for my chia, and I put chia, I mix chia and water to get my morning drink, and this is also an afternoon drink. I do it twice a day because I really enjoy the effects and the benefits of chia seeds and everything they offer. And yeah, so here's to a beautiful Saturday and a beautiful spring equinox. Oh, and I forgot, I also add lemon. So if I make funny faces, there's lemon in the drink. I like that fresh lemon water in the morning, first thing before I eat anything. But adding the chia, whew, that just does it, man. That's it. That's all together. So I'm somewhat dressed up today because I am on my way to Propagate Studio in Stewartsville, New Jersey, where my friend Sam Matthews is having her grand opening right now as we speak. It's all day, and I believe it ends at 8 or 9 tonight. Where during the day you can visit the studio and take a tour, and then at night you can meet the artists. And I'm going to be able to be there during the day today because this evening I have a master class to attend, and so I will be in a Zoom call this evening. But behind me you can see the current labyrinth on the ground touching the earth. That is the 3-circuit classical labyrinth made from a seed pattern, and that is one of the things I will be doing this summer. I am one of the featured artists this summer at the Propagate Studio. I am not exactly sure of the months, June, July, and August, I want to say, because it's our summer. And I will be sharing the labyrinth. I will be teaching people to build labyrinths, temporary labyrinths. We'll film all of it. My also goal would be is to create teaching sessions that I'll be able to put up on my YouTube page and build from there the soul garden. So I'm very excited about that. But at any time, anyone can jump in with me to start working on their soul garden, to bring yourself within, to go deep within yourself and getting to know who you are at the core. And if you know you're in there and you haven't entirely felt who you are, know the feeling of your frequency and your vibration. If you haven't experienced that yet, my friend, the labyrinth and I can get you there. And how do I know that? It's because I've already done it. That's how I got back to myself, recreating back to my truth and my true nature and purpose, become the predominant creative force in my life, created health and vitality, and now living the life I love. And those are the 4 core that I work with every day. And so I have become unstoppable. It's funny, I've been going through papers and knickknacks and putting away for safekeeping what I have appreciated, all of the support and the love and the guidance that all of the little parts of me, but it needs to just sort of go to a hibernation space, and then I can feel like my house isn't so crowded. I love where I live, but it is a little crowded in there right now because all the parts of me, all the voices of Elisa, and all the joy that I've had in my life, which has been quite a bit, and all the colors, everything wants to be heard right now. So Everything wants to be heard right now. Everything's coming up for voice. This is one of my paintings. The birds are above. The paintings that I've made by touch, and I created it with, I added a haiku poetry to it. So the poem is on the back, that is on the art. Some of the art I still have, and that will also be at the Propagate Studio for sale, because we get to we'll have a booth in our space, and then from the booth we'll have art to sell, classes to sell, and workshops. I'll be doing workshops, and that will involve my friends, the Labyrinths, the seed patterns, and we'll film them, like I said, and we'll put them up on YouTube, and that will give you an idea of what your personal soul garden experience will look like. It is calling itself the 7th Ray Residency. So the residency involves going within, begin within, walking yourself back to your heart, back to your core. And it can be done virtually. You can come meet me someplace face to face if you like. I can bring the Labyrinth with me. We could put it down on the ground, and we could do a weekend retreat wherever you want. You know, if you want to go visit somewhere, we could go co-create a labyrinth together, and co-create a community and support the information that's there. Unstoppable. Let's be unstoppable in the spring equinox. So the poem that wanted to come out with me today is what I've got on. This is one of my pieces of art. It's a shawl wrap. It's made through the community of Vida, vida.com, shopvida.com. And my page, I believe, is Elisa Soul Artist. I think it still says that. S-O-U-L, Soul Artist, Elisa Soul Artist. And that's all of my art. And it'll have butterflies, and it has pretty colors and abstracts all over clothing and bags. I have actually a lot. I just realized I could have brought it out, but maybe the next recording. So this haiku poetry says, canopies rise up, butterflies silently glide by, blue-scaled, feathered wings. Soul Art Haiku, written in 2017 by me, art created by me, and all created by touch. And that's part of what you're going to learn in the 7th Ray Residency, is learn to paint by touch. And we will do it on a weekly basis, but you could also do it at any time. Once you learn the technique, and once you learn the presence of painting by touch, and what it means to be present, and what that actually looks like, what it feels like in your body. Yeah, so excited about sharing that with people. And this is my path. This is the path I've been shown by spirit, by my spirit team, and all my baby birds flying around. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to put this under something that is not wet, and that you may periodically see me drink water through the talk, because I am very, very dehydrated today. Dehydrated in this moment. I know water and lemon is a good combination, and then of course I gotta keep stirring it because there's lemon in there, and I don't want it to settle to the bottom. Or no, the chia. I don't want the chia to settle to the bottom. But they're cute. They like stick to the glass and things like that. So. Okay. So today we're going to do some breathing. So I want you to, if you want to stand, feel free. I like standing. I've been noticing I've been enjoying standing more, because it just straightens out my spinal cord, and I get to find all the aches and pains in my body, which I don't realize are there because I either am on my phone or a laptop. You know, I'm hunched. And it's so important that we're not, because we don't want to have all those horrible we don't want to create a new us all hunched over as we continue to move into our silver years, our golden years. You know, you want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to keep your posture, be in alignment. I love all my friends who have shown up this morning. It's lovely. Well, not shown up. They're here all the time. I've shown up, which is exciting. And we are showing up. So you can do like lots of stretches. And you want to do them gentle. You know, like rolling your head. Oh, from side to side. Oh. I have been working on the computer a lot lately. Creating videos and uploading to IG, and so okay, so today we'll start with breathing, and then I want to share with you how to find your force field. I did a short on it yesterday, but the camera was down below, and it was funny to experience myself at that angle, and I was inside sitting, so I want to be outside. So you're going to stretch. If you want, probably get yourself comfortable so you don't fall over. Spread your legs apart a little. And lean forward. My neighbor's a riot. Oh, that feels really good. I'm more about gentle movement as opposed to quick and easy, quick and fast, and I really like going slow. Oh. But we can fly, as we know. We can fly into the unknown. We can fly into a million dreams. We definitely fly. I don't know about anybody else, but I know I fly a lot. I fly in my dreams. I even fly during the day now with my eyes open. It's the coolest thing. Just to be completely open in the energy and learning where you are in space. Learning where the light touches you. Learning that the light touches you within. Knowing that your light beams are with you at all times. That's why a lot of times on the IG Instagram account, I will use the rainbow light beams, because that's what emanates from me. The light beams of energy, or the spectrum. So find a space that you feel comfortable in space in any direction, however you want to be. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. And more than likely, the more you do this, you won't feel like you're like this. And even if you are, you'll get down. Your shoulders will come down. Your body will remember, because you're teaching it something new. And your cells will start to shift all the way through your DNA. It is possible to do that. There is research out there, scientific research out there, that if you start something, you start a new pattern, a new belief, start something new, change the story. Change the old tapes. Get yourself off the hamster wheel. Get out of an oscillating structure. Get into your superconscious. Get into the field. And once you're in the field, you can hear everything. You'll notice the birds that come to visit, the woodpecker in the background when they're pecking and being Earth's drum, or singing to us because they're looking for their mate. The wind, you'll feel the wind on your skin. And if you need to, let your body move. You don't have to be perfectly still. Observe if you're locking your knees. Unlock your knees. Maybe sit yourself down into your sits bones a little bit. Good place to push some tension between your hands. So finding your force field, finding your aura, finding where you begin and never end. Finding where you begin. So I used to do this with kids in my classroom, and also I started teaching this when I was in BNI groups, Business Networking International for massage, helping people find their energy. You can feel your own energy. You simply put your hands together in front of your heart, like you're praying, and you slowly, with an inhale, you're going to pull your arms out from your shoulder blades. So you're going to pull with your scapulas, places where your wings touch, connect to the physical body. You're going to pull your shoulder blades together, and you'll push out your chest. And when you inhale, you're going to pull your hands apart. Well, allow them to float apart. And then exhale. Push them back together. Push the air between your hands back together. If you want, it's okay to touch them again, but the more you, well, let's just keep going. And you can do this at your own pace. There's no real need to count but the deeper inhale you take, the wider your hands will go. And the slower you exhale, you'll start to feel, it feels if you imagine a giant marshmallow, and they can be really soft and squishy. It'll start feeling like you're holding something between your hands, but your hands are not touching. It'll also feel warm. Notice the sensations that you feel between your hands, the energy of you. And don't feel you have to start small. If you're starting to feel if you're starting to feel your aura, go ahead and go as deep as you want, meaning pull in that breath all the way down, and then release and find out how far it is. And it'll shift too, because there is an ebb and flow to your life, an ebb and flow to your body, an ebb and flow to your energy. And also, just similar to putting your hands out the window when you're driving and your hand is being pushed back, your open palm gets pushed back by the wind. Have that experience too. Or you push your hand through water. You can also pull your hands together through your energy. This is you. This is all of you. You can swim in your aura, swim in your field, swim in your energy. Have fun with it. Stretching. Letting your hands, your arms slow down at your side as you raise up slowly. Feel the warmth on your face. Of course, this is the best place to do it, I think. It's outside. And then bask in the glow of it as long as you choose. Tuning into the field. listening to all the sounds around you. And if you want to end with a Reiki support, you can. Hand on your heart, right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly. Heart chakra green, solar plexus yellow, or sacral. It could be over your belly button, so you're in between two chakras, if you choose. I am right-handed, and so that is the way I do it, and it's very possible, I would think, to do it the other way if you're left-handed. I don't really think it matters. And if you feel like you want to rock from side to side, stretching your feet, you can do that too. Or you could just find your balance, find your core, find your peace. See the colors behind your eyelids. I have beautiful. It's this soft lavender color and this intricate lacework of neurons and the web of life within me, what it looks like. It's pretty dang cool. And when you do open your eyes, don't feel you have to open them wide. Take your time opening and closing them. And so, some of the chia does stick to the side of the glass. It's easy to get to, with your finger or spoon. Follow it with some water, swish your water around, because the chia, it does get caught between your teeth, and I've had a lot of dental work lately, so I've had to make sure they're not sticking in between my teeth. Anyway, everyone, thank you very much for visiting with me today. Blessings from the path. Have a lovely afternoon.